Hello there, artists. This is Mr. Fiore. Today, I'm going to take you through an example of the personal nameplate project. We're going to have two videos for this. One that has a bit more rhythm to it, and the other that has a bit more pattern to it. Now, this first one is primarily going to be using cursive handwriting so that there's a flow to the letters. Remember, the key to this project is making art out of the letters of your name. Choose the nickname, the first name, the middle name, the last name that you enjoy. I'm going to use Fiore for this. Now, first thing we need to do is get our letters on the page. Seeing as how I want my letters to flow, to have a rhythm to them, I'm going to be using cursive for this. And the decoration is going to be those Zentangles, but they're going to match the cursive. Now, first, let's start with my F and go into the I, the O, the R, and the E. Thing is, though, I kind of created my own F. I don't like how the F looks, so let's start with that. Just if you see it and it looks different from the cursive F that you know. F into the I, to the O, to the R, to the E. Let's add in that all the way across. Now, right now, we have a drawing that uses our line to spell out our letters, but also looks pretty great. We're going to add a little extra to it. To make these cursive letters into block or bubble letters, I'm going to add on an extension on some of the parts, adding a little bit extra, and I'll erase some of these lines a little later. Notice I'm kind of following my same path as I did to extend it out just a little bit. Let's add in the middle part there. Ooh, the O. Need to add into the O. Oh, I forgot my I. You know what? I'm going to wait for that one. Now, we've got our letters turned into these interesting visuals. We've got these bubble letters that flow together. With an eraser, I'm going to erase some of the things in between so that they're just open. Now, with illustration projects like this, I always like to add in marker to get a little extra something to it. Give me just a sec, and we'll get that going. And there we are. Our pencil has been traced with marker, and I did my best to erase my pencil lines. Now, the next thing, now that we have our letters, the next thing is to decorate the rest of our piece, the things that are missing. The space, that negative space, that space that needs a little something extra to it. Now, something about my name, something interesting that we can add to this to make this unique and personal is that Fiore is Italian for flower. It's one of the most common Italian names. And to dot my I think I'm going to use those Zentangle designs to make a flower. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I went straight into marker. Sometimes I do that. Sorry about that. You do not want to go straight into marker. You always want to draw with pencil first so that you can make mistakes and erase them, and then trace with marker. Now that we've got this drawn in, it's up to me to decorate and add in more variety. I think using that idea of the fiore, the flower, will add in a little extra. So I think down here, let's do some of those Zentangle designs to add in a little extra. They look like petals, and the swirls look like the middle of flowers. And you know what? I think on the inside of these parts, on the inside of the letter, we can add a little extra something as well. So let's go with some line designs. Now this is going to be all up to you. The point of the project is to use your name and make a piece of art. So how you decorate it, how much or little will be up to you. But remember, we want rhythm, we want line, and we want pattern. I'm repeating these lines, so I've got pattern. I've got my letters flowing into each other, so I've got rhythm. And I've got these lines, so I've got line. How about just do like that for this one, and then you know what, for that one, let's just do some. Now, once again, I'm going to add some marker to it. There we go. Now, I even added color to this, but remember the focus of the project is line, rhythm, and pattern. I added that interesting red glow to it to kind of give it a neon sign look. Now, this example has a lot more rhythm with things flowing into it, but there's still that pattern with the repeating lines. The next example I'm going to show you has more pattern in it than rhythm. And it's going to show you a little bit about how to turn normal letters into block letters. Hope to see some amazing projects from you, and hope you have a great day.